Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. Welcome to Crypto Fork. In this video guys, we're going to speak about very important themes, about very important subjects, about the price of the Bitcoin, about the price of the Ethereum. I will make a technical analysis about Bitcoin, Ethereum, support and resistance levels. We are going to speak about the Fed meeting that they are going to meet and on 21 of September, just in 2 days, guys. We are going to speak about why yesterday we saw a huge pump to Ripple XRP, and today we are seeing a huge dump. We are going to speak about fear and greed index. As always, very short video with very important information. As you can see today, I am with red t-shirt just because of the red and bearish market that I think that unfortunately will continue in the short term, guys. So click on the like button, click on the subscribe button if you like to see short videos with very important information about the market, guys, because I think that I have a lot of views in my last video to my channel, but unfortunately people are not click on the subscribe and like button. So click on this button. This is giving me more motivation, and for you will see more videos with the most important news. So let's start with video about Bitcoin, about Ethereum. Let's speak about all the top 10 that right now is huge dumping, and this is happening because of the Fed meeting on the 21 of September. We're going to speak about the stagflation that can happen in the United States of America. United States of America right now in a very big problem with the inflation and with the fact that they must rise the rates in order to make the inflation much lower. So we can see that in the last 24 hours, the Bitcoin fell by 6.4 percentages. Right now, we are below 20,000 for one Bitcoin. The price for one Bitcoin right now is 18,674 US dollars. The price for Ethereum is 1,300 US dollars. We reached my target for 1,350 US dollars for one Ethereum, and we are falling and falling. By the way, I think that in the short term we are going to rise a little bit. Of course, I will speak about the prices for Bitcoin and Ethereum in the end of the video. We can see that the stable coins right now, they are rising. Even that it's a small rising, this is showing us that a lot of people are selling right now their cryptocurrencies and they are buying these altcoins. Even if USDT is rising by 0.2 percentages or DAI is rising by 0.8 percentages, it means that it's a huge volumes that right now are going to the stable coins. We can see that in the last 24 hours, the volume on the exchanges is rising about 100 percentages on Binance, OKEx, FTX, on all the biggest exchanges. By the way, if you're interested to trade on Binance with a discount on your trades of 10 percentages, click on our registration link. By the way, if you have another account, doesn't matter. You can open another account with our link and have a 10 percentages discount on trades that you are doing. And it means that right now, by the way, the liquidations right now is about 300-400 million of US dollars just in the last 24 hours. This is money that people are just lost in the market because they are opening a leverage, very high leverage, because they don't understand what they are doing. Right now, there is a lot of very important events that they can make a huge volatility in the market. The Fed meeting on the 21 of September, just in 2 days, this is a huge and very important event, because if the Federal Reserve of the United States of America, and by the way, uh, focus on that right now, if they are going to rise the percentages just by 0.75 percentages, which is very high raise, it means that it's very good, it's positive. But if they are going to rise by 100 points, it means by 1 percentages, this is very bad news in the market. Just a few months ago, and I already spoke about it, even if the federal we spoke about it, that even if the Federal Reserve will rise the rates by 0.5 percentages, it means that it's very bad news for the market. But look how everything is changing to the bad side, to the bad position, that every month the Federal Reserve must rise the rates higher and higher numbers, but the inflation is in the same place. I know that in the last months the inflation is fell by 0.2 percentages, but this is only because the prices of the oil and the gas are fall by very high percentages. But all the base things they're rising in the prices, like gasoline, like food, like water, like electricity. All the most important things right now they are rising, and it means that the inflation is rising, and it means that the Federal Reserve are must rise the rates. And if they are going to rise by 1 percentages, it will be very, very bad to the market, because if they are going to rise by 1 percentages, it can happen a stagflation. And stagflation is the worst thing that can happen to all the markets, because in stagflation you have three things. Thing number one, the inflation is rising without any control. Thing number two, the rates, the central rates are rising and rising. The Federal Reserve is rising the rates. People have economic problems. And thing number three is people are searching for work. They are losing their works, and this is a very they are losing their jobs, and this is a very, very big problem to the United States of America. And actually, this is happening right now. The rates are rising, the inflation. We don't have control on the inflation, and if right now people are going to lose their jobs, and it can happen, because if the rates are rising, and the prices for electricity and for food is rising, that it's very bad for all the biggest companies in the world, like Apple, like Microsoft, like Amazon, like Alibaba, that by the way they are falling as well like crazy. And you can see about it that right now the fear is in the stock market is at the base points of 33, and we can even go to extremely fear. And I think that we are going to be in the extremely fear after the Fed meeting on the 21 of September, and this is very, very bad to the market. Of course, this is a very bad, and I think that the falls are just started in the midterm and in the long term. You can see that right now the fear and greed index is in extremely fear. People are afraid right now to invest in stocks, to invest in cryptocurrencies, because they don't know what will happen to the next months, and they don't know what will happen right now with all the situation in the world, because they need to pay on the food that the prices are rising, they need to pay on electricity, the prices are rising, and the gasoline prices are very, very high, and they need to drive to their jobs. And the gasoline, this is the base of all the economics in the world, because this is aircrafts, and of course this is ships that deliver things from point A to point B, and this is very, very important. A lot of my subscribers are asking me about Ripple XRP. By the way, guys, if you like crypto news, then click on the like button and on the subscribe button. And a lot of people are asking me in the comments below about Ripple XRP, and this is very, very important, because you can see that Ripple XRP, let's go for the 4 hourly chart, and you can see that Ripple XRP made yesterday 30 percentages, and then Ripple XRP fell by another 20 percentages, and right now we fell by 7 percentages in the last 24 hours. This is everything happening because of the SEC meeting, that actually SEC and Ripple right now have a few disagreements, but they have compromission about the things that actually SEC right now, by rumors, are going to give to Ripple a small, they are going to give them like pay a few millions of US dollars, and then everything will be fine. So Ripple will pay these few millions of US dollars, because this is a small money for Ripple XRP. This is why we see this rising. But then the market, the fear came to the markets, and everything fall. Ripple XRP, all the top 10 cryptocurrencies. People are asking me what will happen in right now. All the situation will Ripple XRP will be fine. So actually, if the market will be bearish, and I believe that the market will be bearish in the mid term and in the long term, so the Ripple XRP will fall as well. All right, so let's go to the last part of this video. Let's go about the prices. Let's speak about the prices of the Bitcoin and Ethereum. We will start, of course, with the Bitcoin prices. We can see that right now we're at this support level of 18,500 US dollars. We can see these huge resistance levels at 20,500 US dollars. I think that we are going to be here in these price targets, but actually you can see this a huge resistance that we see that from all-time highs. I don't think that we are going to break even the 20,500 US dollars for one Bitcoin. I think that we are going to, in the short term, we are going to touch this level of 20,000, but then I feel a huge another dump, unfortunately, to the Bitcoin prices. But if you are trading, I see this actually this diapason of 18,500 and 20,500 US dollars for one Bitcoin. Again, it's not a financial advice. This is just how I'm trading and the situation I'm seeing right now. On Ethereum, we are seeing the same chart, the same thing. We can see this huge support level at 1,200 US dollars. We can see that we already jumped from these levels to the upside. But guys, the situation on Bitcoin and on Ethereum don't looks very good. It looks very worth. And I think that in the midterm and in the long term, we are going to touch again on the Ethereum levels of 700 800 US dollars from one Ethereum, unfortunately. But again, this is a buying opportunity. Guys, if you like my video, click on the like button, click on this on the subscribe button, and let's meet in the next cryptocurrency video. Thank you for watching my videos. Bye bye.